Hey guys, and welcome to Art and Sports. It has been a while, and you can probably tell by the jersey, the Justin Turner jersey, but oh well, that I'm doing a video on the Manny Machado being traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, he was traded for a pretty hefty package. He was traded for second baseman Breivik Valera, right fielder Yuniel Diaz, who's probably the top guy sent to Baltimore. Right-handed pitcher Zach Pop, right-handed pitcher Dean Kramer, and third baseman Rylan Bannon. I probably butchered most of those names to no end, but what are you gonna do? So Machado was drafted back in 2010. He was the first round, third overall for the Orioles, and made his debut on August 9th, 2012. He, well, first off, he's the brother-in-law of Yonder Alonso, which is kind of cool. So, 2018, he has 115 hits, 24 home runs, 65 RBIs, and 8 stolen bases, with a .315 batting average and a .387 on base. And I can't view the slugging for so. Oh wait, no, I can't find it. Anyway, he's having a hell of a year. I don't know that this necessarily puts him in the mentioning for National League MVP. Maybe? I don't know. So, my take on the whole Manny Machado trade. Let me move stuff so I can actually see. It was time for him to get out of Baltimore. I mean, we all knew it was going to come soon, or eventually, rather, whether it be free agency or a trade. Back during all the trade rumors, it was reported that a deal was done with the New York Yankees for what was it? It was Andujar, Domingo Germán, and like Dylan Tate or something like that. I'm like, there's no way that the Yankees are only giving up those three guys. Well, yes, they're three rather highly valued guys. There's no way that that's it. Like, there had to have been money, there had to have been another major leaguer, there had to have been something. Then they said that there was a deal with the Phillies in place surrounding around their number 2 prospect, whose name I cannot even think of off the top of my head. I'm like, it's more likely, but it's not common. Then there's a deal with Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, and 2 right-handed pitchers. I'm like, maybe. But then all of a sudden the deal with the Dodgers surfaced, and they said Yusniel Rivera, or whatever his name is, was the centerpiece going back to Baltimore, along with a few other prospects. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. And then they said that was going to happen almost immediately following the All-Star game. And it took another, I think, day and a half before that even happened. So that definitely took some time. But he's in LA now. Guy's just 26 years old. He's been in the majors for 6 years already. He's like Bryce Harper. He's been in the majors for 6-7 years. And he's 24, 25. So, shortstop, at least for the time being, for the Dodgers. Corey Seager is out for the rest of the year. If Machado re-signs with LA, then something tells me that if they don't do it before the deadline, the Dodgers trade Logan Forsythe, move Justin Turner to second base, and move Machado down to third. While yes, he doesn't want to play third, he wants to play short. That's the only thing I see happening to keep Manny Machado in LA. Otherwise, he said he would re-sign with Chicago had he been traded there, the Cubs, and he'd re-sign with the Yankees had he been traded there. The Cubs infield is crowded. You got Bryant, Russell, Baez, and Rizzo. So, and you also got Zobrist in the mix as well. So, unless you're going to plan on trading like Russell or Zobrist to make room for McCutcheon, where the hell did that come from? For Machado, then I don't see him going to Chicago. New York is possible. Didi has, I believe it's a player option, or maybe it's a team option, following, I think it's this season, or maybe next season, I don't remember. He has a team option, he has an option coming up. I could see the Yankees signing him, putting Machado at short. They've been having Didi take grounders at first. I would not mind making Didi Gregorius our first baseman to keep him in that lineup. Just think about this for a second. A lineup featuring Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, a very powerful Aaron Hicks, well, as of late, Gary Sanchez, Miguel Andujar, Gleyber Torres, and Manny Machado. And I don't even think I said Didi. Well, maybe I did. But I'm just saying, that's like 8 guys right there. You just gotta factor in the DH. That's all you gotta factor in. That is absolutely crazy. And then they're also talking about possibly getting Jacob deGrom. And now that they didn't get Machado, they have all the prospects to go after deGrom. That's a whole nother video. I'll get into that. Manny Machado to the LA Dodgers, arguably the best thing that Coletti and the Dodgers organization could have done. I definitely think that they still need 1, maybe 2 more pieces, more in the pitching market than in the offensive market, to be able to be that World Series contender. Don't get me wrong. They more than likely have the National League almost won at this point. The Braves are coming out of nowhere. The Phillies are coming out of nowhere. But I think the Dodgers can definitely stop them. The Brewers, now that the fact that the Brewers didn't get Machado, I see no reason the Dodgers can't stop them. The Diamondbacks are starting to fall off. Dodgers, I believe, have reclaimed first place at this point. So therefore, I see no reason why the National League isn't the Dodgers to lose. The World Series, on the other hand, if the Dodgers make it to the World Series, Indians just got Brad Hand and actually maybe it is Simber. That's another video coming up. The Red Sox, JD, Mookie, Xander, all those guys. The Yankees, I just listed off that whole crew. Houston, Altuve, Correa, Gaddis, McCann, Springer. And Verlander for that matter. The AL is up for grabs between like 6 different teams. It's still anybody's game. Any of those teams that make the playoffs in the American League, hell, even Oakland or Seattle, any one of those teams that make the playoffs, there's something wrong on this. Any one of those teams that makes the playoffs for the American League could potentially win the whole thing, or at least for the American League, and face off against potentially the Dodgers. There's no stopping really anyone in that American League as far as those 6 teams go. So that is going to be it for me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and tell me what you think about Manny Machado getting traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers. That is going to be it for me, like I said. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, I'm out.